Three-way one-fall matchup to crown the very first Battleground Women's Champion. Dani Moe scored a big victory over Alex Gracia back on October 28th at Witching Hour. And that qualified her for this main event slot. And much as we had touched upon 6 weeks ago, Dani Moe has to block out whatever the issue with Facade was earlier on with not just his health, but the issues with Sandman, because Dynamite Dani Moe takes center stage. And she's looking to pole vault her way into history. For the Boricua badass Tasha Steelz, this is more about redemption. Tasha did not win her qualifying matchup. She was defeated by the third component of this matchup, but it was due to a pull of the trunks. As a result, Battleground management decided, let's give her one more shot. History's on the line here. We don't want a matchup to end that way when the stakes are this high. And Tasha Steelz was added to this matchup, making it a three-way. That changes the dynamic. It changes the strategy. It quite literally changes everybody's odds of winning. Tasha Steelz says she's got that flavor, and she's looking to bring it to the Battleground Women's Championship as its very first champion. Darkness falls over the Battleground when Holidead walks into the arena. You can never be quite too sure what goes through Holidead's mind. But what I do know is she remembers going one-on-one with Dani Moe and coming up on the short end. Imagine how motivated Holidead will be to do anything in her power to keep that from happening again. Add in the Women's Championship, all hell could break loose.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a tournament that began with many is now down to three. Three women who are set on a quest to enter the Battleground in an effort to be named the first ever Battleground Women's Champion. That battle takes place right now in a three-way dance scheduled for one fall. When the bell sounds, your referee in charge of the action, Mr. Johnny Q. And now, those three women who get set for battle. Introducing first to my immediate right, she comes to us from the 4-1-2. She is one half of the Neon Blondes, Dynamite Dani Moe. Competitor number 2 enters the finals, fighting from the Brick City. She is the Boricua badass, Tasha Steelz. And competitor number 3 to my left, from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 6,000 666 dead souls. Holidead.
Well, you think back to the journeys these athletes have embarked upon. Even before the Battleground, Holidead is part of the Twisted Sisters with Thunder Rosa. How about that championship? Brand new Battleground Women's Championship. That is the prize at hand. Only one will walk away with it. You think about Tasha Steelz, not just her time in Impact Wrestling, but before that in Battle Club Pro, and Dani Moe traveling all over the world with Facade, and big part of Ladies Night Out 13 WrestleCade weekend, tagging with Savannah Evans and Jada Stone. That whole weekend, and so many of those moments we've talked about are available now on TitleMatchNetwork.com, but right now available at TitleMatchNetwork.com, 100% live. Holidead, Dani Moe, Tasha Steelz, one fall, women's title, history will be made. And no question, no surprise, Holidead and Tasha end up on the outside of the ring, and check out Dani Moe seizing the opportunity. There's bad blood with Holidead and Tasha, stemming back to the result of their matchup at the Witching Hour. Can Dani Moe keep her emotions out of this and play spoiler? That could be the difference. That could be the fact that leads to her capturing that women's title. What a great move by Battleground to spotlight the women's division, putting them in the main event position here tonight. It speaks to the prestige of this matchup. It speaks to the stakes involved. It speaks to the fact that no matter how many women's champions there will only be one first. Dani Moe snaps off the Tijeras. And showing that agility, Dani Moe has been a gymnast, a pole vaulter, multifaceted athlete, incredible conditioning her entire life. Nearly led to a victory there, but you see the damage, the danger of a three-way matchup. You gotta have your head on that proverbial swivel because somebody's gonna be looking to interrupt your fall. Tasha and Dani, jockeying for position center ring. Tasha Steelz has overachieved many times. How about defeating Mickie James once upon a time in Impact? How about being a two-time Knockouts Tag Champion with Kiera Hogan? How about that impact? How about that cover for two? Holidead, again, making the save. Tasha wants everybody to savor the flavor here tonight, but Holidead wants Tasha to savor the taste of that turnbuckle pad. Holidead may be the most aggressive in this matchup. I stress may. Suplex nicely done. And Holidead just relentless, aggressive, remorseless, unconscionable. Tasha, 10-year pro. Dani Moe, about 4 years or so. Holidead, multiple-time, multiple-faceted champion in her career, her experience level. I believe would be right in the middle of the three in this matchup. Charging through, and notice Holidead stacked them up, and then with one shot takes both opponents down. And that's what you may have to do to win this matchup. You've got to neutralize two competitors at once. And there you see the vicious backbreaker by the wicked one, Holidead. Tasha trying to fight with anything she has. Tasha, multi-sport faceted as well, track and field and basketball. Competed in so many top companies, but Holidead doesn't want to read a resume right now. She wants to choke slam a couple of maybe newly added souls to her list. at the same time? No. If anyone could do it, maybe Holidead, but a counter! Tasha Steelz, Dani Mo. Both snap off that suplex. When you think about momentum, it's advantage Dani. When you think about championship resume, you think about Tasha. When you think about intimidation, it's advantage Holidead. Something's got to give as all three athletes are on their feet fighting. Double drop kick connects. And Tasha instinctively going for that cover, but not even thinking about Dani interrupting, which naturally as she would. You can work as a team momentarily, but it's an individual goal, and Dani was looking Boston Crab, but Holidead just overpowered her. Those thigh muscles drove Dani face first right into that canvas, and now Dani Mo's reset herself. Tasha with a crossface. If Holidead had tapped out, I'm not sure what the verdict would have been. Thankfully, we will not have to worry about that, at least at this juncture. But it may take two people to beat Holidead. And there you see why these relationships are so tenuous, are so temporary in three-way matches. When you get to the goal, the road splits, and Holidead takes advantage. We've talked about Dani Mo can play spoiler and take advantage of the infighting. This time it's Holidead doing such. Holidead, a big part of women of wrestling. Multi-time champion in multiple companies. Look at Dragon Sleeper, it looks like. And you look at the positioning. Holidead over top of Steelz, who's trying to fight out from underneath and also fight to a rope. And you see both Dani and Tasha near the clutches of salvation, knowing how intimidating and dangerous Holidead is. And Dani Mo sent to the outside. This could be Holidead's attempt to pin Tasha Steelz. Put some distance between herself and her opponent. No, Tasha to the outside as well, trying to hang on. Holidead rolling the ring. Wait a minute. On this rear naked choke. This won't be a submission. It's all over the ropes. But you could choke Tasha into unconsciousness, and she won't be doing anything at that point. And here comes Dani Mo. Puts Holidead off balance. Tasha knocked off the apron. Dani Mo showing that resolve, that fighting spirit. Full extension of the leg on that side kick. And it's Dani looking to force Holidead into high risk, but Tasha Steelz. Oh, wait a minute. The allegiance has been reformed. Tasha and Dani fighting one another, fighting Holidead. It's every athlete for themselves. Dani Mo has Holidead in position. Dani Conrada. These people can feel it. Dani Mo can feel it. Tasha pushed off by Dani Mo. And notice Dani was looking to climb the turnbuckles. Tasha cut her off with the pass. Rapid fire strikes. Tornado DDT. But not going for the cover. Could that have been a mistake, or did Tasha sense Holidead was too close? And if so, I'm not sure this will pay. Holidead just cuts Tasha's path off and dares her to leap into her arms. And that counter, that spine buster, debilitating. And with all 3 challengers down, the obligatory count of 10 begins. What happens if the inaugural women's title match ends in a 3-way countout? We are at 6 as the athletes stir. And before anyone gets to their feet, they start swinging. Those vicious open hand strikes. Sees Holidead gaining the advantage. Back and forth, rapid fire. Double duck on the clothesline. Tasha and Dani from all sides. And the cutter. And now Dani and Tasha, the 2 left standing. Twist of fate, that's how Dani won her semifinal round match. And Dani has done it again. History's been made here.
South Philly, history has been made. Here is your winner, the first ever earned new Battleground Women's World Champion, Dynamite Dani.
Fans are throwing streamers. It's a celebration atmosphere at the 2300 Arena in South Philadelphia as Dani achieves a dream, main eventing at one of the most famous wrestling buildings in the world and leaving her head held high, the very first Battleground Women's Champion.